All right, guys, welcome back. Turn 44. Oh boy, okay, so oh wow. So our drone just somehow barely survived here. Remember, we parked this right here north of this goblin city. Where did this come from? So he must have brought it up from, I'm not sure where this came from, guys, but should we bother watching this? I guess we could. It is a little interesting. The fireball, right, okay. Well, that's 20 CP down the drain. Is it worth it? I'd have to say no. But we did eliminate him here. Okay, oh, and then we did lose it. Oh, right, because it's not here. So then he brings a draconian hatchling. Okay, that's kind of obvious. Where did it go? Do you think he pulled back here? We'll have to take a look. We have a lot of actions here. Oh my god, a lot of actions. Let's start. Let's get with it, guys. Alignment change to neutral. Okay, good. Right, we kind of rectified that last turn, I think, because and halflings are cheerful, so that those go hand in hand because we absorbed Rillieen at last into our empire. Okay, we founded the city of Silverwatch. Okay, right, this is an elf outpost. We wanted to do eventually longbows here with the focus chamber upgrade. So longbowman, that's kind of expensive. So like 80, I think it's 85 gold. So yeah, we need a builder's hall for sure. Throw that into the mix. Founded city of Flowerwall. Okay, halfling outpost here in the underground. I think we're safe here. Again, ideally we want to be doing machines with the enchanted armory. So, builder's hall. Builder's hall. Or there's two ways to think about it, right? Like maybe we don't want to be maybe we don't care if a machine takes 2 to 3 turns to produce, because like how many machines we have a lot of production centers, and eventually the gold's going to start running out, although our income is massive here. I don't know, might change that. There's too much stuff. Dwelling of Nilphilm S. Nilphilm S as a quest. Well, that's kind of interesting. Drive away the giants. Okay, well, we'll keep that in the back of our mind. By the way, guys, I think I'm a couple turns ago, I never corrected myself, but I was saying, like, oh, there's a quest here, and maybe the Draconian Dreadnought has a quest here. No, I was wrong. It was just these two. It was just a patrol. So I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Town of Hero, right, okay, we're still amassing some troops here. Okay, just bring this guy here. Good, Los Emption, we got the armory out. Good. Well, I mean, it's like everything. That's kind of, I mean, we could go for a Master's Guild. Oh, right. Okay, good. These guys are still, well, we're free now to, and we finally got a defender here. Oh, I did not mean to click that, but Sick Bakkerstead. Okay, Sick Bakkerstead. We got a musket out. Okay, I did not mean to click that. Should I go for another one of these guys? I'd rather not. I'd like to get the Griffin Spire completed. What happened here? Why are we... It says 6 and then... What the... Why does that happen? Oh, we lost our wealthy empire. Yeah. Wealthy empire, it really does matter, guys. The 1,000 and above in the treasury. Look at that. But it's kind of like, it's so expensive that it's going to have to be done if we want to get it going. Or, well, actually, no, I'm wrong. We could just wait till next turn, look at our income, right? Maybe that kind of seals the deal. Maybe do this just to be, you know, extra safe. When are we going to deal with these guys? I'd like to eliminate them. No, we can't do that. But this guy... No. Ha, no. Guys, I'm seeing this. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Auto-completion. We'll get to that in a sec. Let's just try to iron this out. This is kind of unnecessary, guys. We squeeze a little shrine in. And then next turn we'll be wealthy enough that this just... We're not wasting a turn on that. So we'll try that. Here, but you know what? Maybe we have to just kiss that 1,000 bonus goodbye. The Masters Guild. Come back to it. We'll kind of like review the cities at the end anyways, I'm sure. Here we go. Auto-completion in Dorevar. Incredible. I've been waiting for like so long now, and it finally went through. That means we can do cannons. We have cannon research in. Boom. That means if I can get away with it, we should cast... it's surprising how close we are. A cannon is 150, though. We're so close. I mean, you know, one way to do it is the fuel cells, but it is kind of... Well, yeah, we could do it. You know, then again, you get the siege workshop in. Maybe we toss a coin on that, and then eventually we can get rid of fuel cells. But honestly, I already mentioned this several times this game, but this should ideally be a resource city. Cannons should be offset to here eventually. And we're kind of tossing our coin here. Yeah. But we're cheerful here now. Well, if we can get away with not having to do this hound, you know, we can do cannons. Okay, so right, blast furnace at Dorevar, musketeer at Dorevar, Jizwa, untouchable. It put it here. You know what, guys? I was a little worried about this. This is a little bit. No, sorry. Don't listen to me, guys. I'm a buffoon because, you know, if he had attacked us, this just spawned this turn. So I was thinking, like, okay, what if it thing gets spawned and then he can like split us off? That's not how it works. It just appeared this turn. Okay, Eastfar. Yeah, we rushed a party robot here. Okay. Race governance. Goblin race governance. Projectile, you know, this is projectile resistance. We have some untouchables. We're doing untouchables at 2 locations briefly, so we have some. How many goblin, you know, what is this for? Outposts and villages. Well, the surface is not, that is not a, but this one. We have a little bit of wetlands here. But is it really worth it? Not really. We're about to grow. And then what? It just propels us out to town. Eh. We even have some untouchables up here. I don't think we have enough of a goblin empire to warrant that, so I'm not going to do it. We'll do items at some point. Highdale has grown. Okay, Rillieen has grown. Domain invasion. Here, it's just these guys, I guess. Gold mine is occupied here, of course. Okay, so he pulled this way. That means he passed over this last turn. You know, what does that mean? Maybe he just walked up here and then disbanded. So we walked into it and then disbanded the unit. Which is a smart way to do it. I mean, he's getting information. He sees that we're here. In fact, these guys are all invisible, so... And our heroes are, too. Because we have these this item. The Halfling Trick Bauble. And that's here. Okay. Okay, let's... shit, this is a lot. There's a lot going on. First of all, this is a little unexpected. He didn't... Well, maybe it's... Not exactly unexpected, but he, that is sswdidi, the Dreadnought in the north, had a drone here. But he didn't attack us. I think I mentioned, drone versus drone always ends in a draw. Because you know, they'll both end up exploding. And then one, you know, the first one to go, that explosive death triggers the other one. You know, takes the other one out. We need to reclaim here from the Panthers with Karzen. So, but we got to do the library. And the destruction note. Let's just pull it this way, I guess. He didn't attack us. The issue, though, is we're passing through this, and he owns this. Yeah, he owns it. He owns it, which is kind of like... a little crazy to me. Maybe we want to pull up here onto land. Guys, this has been cleared. He cleared this. Like, what? Does that mean he has an army in the area? I'm not seeing any, like, smoke here, or... $12, and then 16 is perfect. We could, like, pull out... He's cleared all of those. Oh, they may... Ah, guys, I messed it up. What? How did I mess this up? Did this cost more move? No, wait. I don't know. I'm not I know he has, like, a baby Kraken. I'm not comfortable sitting there. I think we're going to sit here. Bit of poor execution on my part. This is all taken care of. We need to get down to business here. Karzen. Karzen is our Warden of the North. So we need to clear this first, I guess. How do we want to do this? I kind of moved some people. Where are these guys supposed to go? Am I really leaving this guy? Why am I leaving them up here? Was that deliberate? They're draconian, you know, they hate the frost damage. That's excellent. I'm worried about the unicorn phasing in. This guy is really strong, though. They have overwhelm. This is shielded. Oh no, sorry, I'm mistaken. No, he's not. Well, the hounds are weaker. Maybe that's why I threw this guy up here. And I figure the cheetah will pounce in and enter guard mode, so maybe it can kind of like soak a little damage. You should certainly be in the back. We don't want to be losing you. And what throw these guys up here? They have a bit of a heal, you know, heal on each other. Maybe that's... I don't know, guys. We'll just do it like this. Karzen, hopefully he doesn't retreat. He's half HP. You know, I keep forgetting... forgetting to send these items to our other heroes. We have to do that this turn. This is all kind of over. What about this? Points. The builder. Do not include the builder. Huge mistake. Yeah, we're bringing the builder back this way. Okay, so... Very nice. Nice damn... We'll just watch this for the heck of it. Okay. Okay, now... Well, you know, Karzen is still low. Shit. So, right, these two will heal each other, and then... fire. They don't have... Oh, they do have... Oh, shit. This guy's gonna really hurt against our undead units. They have some blight damage. Not good for... But the hounds would be excellent. They have... Right. They have minimal frost here, right? Take a look again. No, they have some okay frost. This guy. But he's fine. The frost damage, you know, they don't like that. That would be... It's a bad idea. Stunning touch, I mean, that's something. Blight protect, frost protect, but the fire and spirit weakness, but they only have... I mean, this guy, but then he's low. Same issue. %, that's not so bad. Probably her? Probably her. Okay, guys, I mean, shit. Hopefully this thing is, None of this really matters, guys. Now the knowledge allocation. How can we do this? We already dumped some into here. See how it's down to 52. So I think we dump it into there. Very nice. Took a lot of damage here, though. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Very swift victory. And we got Dispel and a 20 knowledge. Okay, so 20 knowledge is allocated here. We'll just keep doing that as we as time allows for it. Maybe we do go into this once again. You know what I just realized? Once the fuel factory comes in, we won't at Dorevar. We won't even need siege workshop. We won't need any of this. It'll reduce it down. But I mean, I think this is great to. We'll come back to that. I think we want that. Let's finish moving here. Karzen has leveled up. We may want to go for. Well, we have this. We have Tireless. The Blood Brothers is also unlocked here. Strong Will. That means we cannot be mind controlled, and we have 100% spirit protection. Builder. It's longer to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not if I build a road here, but do I really want to be doing that? I'd rather build it here. 5. It's exactly the same though, isn't it? I'm really like, oh shit, guys. The game is already tedious, but I'm like retarded when it comes to road building. Ugh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like the same, but it's more difficult to build through this way. But what if you want a road like this eventually? Who knows? Certainly possible, though you would. I think I will. I think I will do it like this. That looks kind of ugly. I'm not happy about that. I'm a bit like, not only am I retarded, but I have like OCD about it. It's not pleasant. Okay, yeah, just pull everybody up. So who's healing these guys? We're already set up for that. You're the limiting factor, though. We need to go back this way. Right? Right. This is all undefended, though. That's a little... Ugh. Am I wasting time with this? You know, maybe we should just be running. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's a ranged unit, for God's sake. She's going to be just fine, right? She'll be healing up just fine. What the... The only fear is if we get attacked here. I don't see it, really, but... Do I really leave you guys behind? I guess so. Yeah, there is this. But you know what? There should be some lost souls out here that were never killed, so... I think the game, the way it works, is it won't spawn a new thing until those are gone. I think. Don't quote me on it. It's a little reckless what I'm doing, but... We'll sit here like this. Okay, so I'm happy with that. We're all done. This thing... just move it here. So that's all done. Hopefully we don't get attacked here. You know, can we handle it? I don't know. Maybe. We're probably going to blow them away, but... We'll manage the cities at the end. Okay, what's our next, like... The next thing we got to do? Maybe we pop down. Let's get Raspik out of the way. We gotta okay, we gotta clear the Necro Circle this turn. The road... I'm not going to build a road here. Well, we could, but... Halfling Builder. So it doesn't even have... no cave crawling, no wetland walking. Super slow. We're building a road this way. We're going this way. I don't think we're going up here. This is for later. Could build a road for this guy, but how essential is it if you waste a little bit of points here? It's really not that bad. Man, hopefully, you know, the frost damage, these things are weak to frost, but hopefully we just overwhelm them. I think I mentioned it last turn. We certainly did. Let's just see exactly what happened. That's not that hard. They're not really hitting that hard. We have a high resistance. Look how much HP. Oh my god. And they just, yeah, it's just so overwhelming for them. That fire damage. Brown leather scaled tunic. Hey, we probably do want that. Thank you. Yeah, Raspik could use a shirt. He's wearing rags. Okay. Raspik is leveled up. Well, we don't call Beast Work. That's incredible, but we don't have the casting points on him. You need a lot. Call Lightning. Hey, maybe that's what we want. But, you know, we are fighting an elf, and some of their units, not a lot, but some have shock protection. Right, yeah, the druid can get regrowth later. That's incredible. And just hold off. Okay, so the road should go here. Certainly, and then do not mess with that now. We need to be going this way, right? Are we sure about that? In fact, we can use this guy to get a little information first before we decide for sure. There's a farm here. Nice little site. Yeah. By the way, has this been reclaimed? It has. So look at that. So the item sack, I can't click it. So it's been cleared. There were spiders that had taken here. And the item has been picked up. So yeah, we should not be detouring here. We'll build like this. And then this guy all the way up. Okay, we'll probably look to clear some of this if we can. These guys are going to be just fine nestled here, it looks like. I think we just keep pulling up. Yeah. In fact, we can clear this. No, we can't, actually. We don't have the points to do it. So we're done. We're done here. And we'll decide on Raspik's leveling next turn. So that's done. What about, are we sure about this? Yeah, that's in progress. Right. Am I sure about this? Remember I said I wasn't so sure. 46, and then we go up to 50. Eventually, do we even have it? I think we do have it. Suppress nature. Eventually we get this in, and then all of a sudden we're super happy here. So that's not a problem. Who am I kidding? Let's just get this crap in, I guess. Builder's Hall. Just do it, I guess. I don't really know, guys. Part of me feels like we have so many other great cities like this one. We're going to be doing machines here a lot, and then cannons here. And then, why does this need to be such a heavy producer? This could be like kind of a backup producer, and we do them slower, more slowly, like a supplemental producer. Because otherwise the gold just starts, everything has an upkeep cost. I don't know. Like, it's complicated. Maybe now we do this. So now we need to move. What's your name? Faye. Faye the Frigid. Actually, maybe we do the drone here. This looks like it's been cleared. I don't believe this was cleared last turn, so he's moving here. This needs to be defended. Why? I'm a little confused. What did I do last turn? Why did I not? Did I not do this? I must have changed my mind. Maybe I did like a growth, what do you call it? This, build housing. Maybe it boosted us more quickly or something. And there's this, of course. This is a lot. Regardless, we are moving this way, so let's not make the mistake this time. We need to, the engineers are passively, they have maintenance, and they passively regenerate the, repair the machines. Keep them together. Same here. This thing. We have a couple engineers. Leave them, these here at least. You can move up. This engineer, okay. Well, maybe we bring that one with the super low. Right. Can keep this the cadaver alive. He has, you know, the heal undead. These should be staying here. Does this stack, by the way? I have no idea. Funnily enough, guys, I have not played enough to know. Machines, does it stack? Maybe so. Yeah, we can just rush. We can rush more machines here. We're free to do so because we have that liberated from raiders bonus. Yeah, kind of incredible. But our gold is dwindling. You know, we have to ask that question. Come back to that. It all kind of, maybe we have to wait on the cities, because that's a coin toss. We're not even producing here. We're doing merchandise, yes. 48 turns constrained. We're 72% constrained. Look at that. Wow. Oh, this guy. This guy never moved up. Okay, so that's all done. Here, I mean, even here, we can move up a little more. Like, these guys can move up. Where are we going here? Like, am I gonna... This needs to be dealt with. Maybe we're reinforcing here. Now, where's Raspik in relation to all this? He's back here. So he's right underneath us. Look at that. Eventually he's gonna pop out here. Well, before that though, he'll probably attack here. Actually, the cave is before this. But he'll see us. He'll know. And then we have these guys. Okay. Well, first of all, this drone should take a peek up here. Still a vassal. There he is. There he is. So, yeah, he cleared this last turn. He's riding a cockatrice, a giant chicken, but it cannot fly. Where it doesn't actually say, but I think it's well, if you hover this, Doom Gaze. Does not fly though. He probably only sees out to here, but do you think does he know I'm here? Now, the other thing, he can't reach next turn. Oh, wait a minute, this is slowing him down. No. wall would be a good idea here. But he's going to be rushing the wall. We gotta figure out what to do here now. And we have this drone. So he was up here last turn. No, wait. I don't remember, guys. It's been like 5 days. I don't really remember. Well, he killed our drone here. We need to take a peek this way, maybe. With something expendable. Maybe this guy. Actually, you don't have so much move points. Maybe this thing. Life Drain. Wait a minute. This thing isn't even considered an animal. A unicorn. It's not an animal. It's tagged as Faye. So the hunters will not be doing bonus damage to it. Maybe this crap is more expendable. The Hellhound. It's pointless to go this way. Like, he's got it defended for sure with a couple longbows. Okay, here he is. Does he have more hunters now? It's hard to say. Now, wait a minute. He's positioned a little differently, is he not? Like, he's positioned in such a way that the slower units can now reach. Now they can reach, so maybe he's looking to attack here. What do you guys think? And he has a Yeti. There's definitely a Yeti stealth here. Is he going to hire more units? Maybe. It is a little scary, guys. Part of me wonders if they can all reach. These guys hurt. They all hurt. He has a lot of range power. It all has arcing shot. He's another hunter. These guys really hurt. This guy has an upgrade here. He's got the focus chamber upgrade. Ho ho. So where is that coming from? Maybe he has one back here, but it's possible. Or maybe it's from his throne city. No, it can't be. Your throne will never start with that crap. Certainly could be out here, maybe. What about these guys? Yeah, they all do. Not this guy, though. Man, so they really hurt. They are kind of happy-ish. Not those two guys, though. Adventurers, I mean. We have the Sun Disc, so, like, it's on a one-turn cooldown. By the way, the Elven King's Blessing applies to this stuff, so, like, we have a bit of an upgrade. If this thing hits multiple targets, it's gonna hurt. This thing will fly at us, certainly. These things will phase in almost certainly with this, so that's 4 units flying at us. This will try to, like, bust through the wall. Then we're getting shot at. You can kind of take a punch, though. You know, we have a great melee lineup to deal with that. The Yeti will be busting through the wall. Awakened Spirit. Awakened Spirit gets casted on, you know, this or this, the Polar Bear. And then, you know, the AI loves to cast Savage Rage, so then they get wall crushing. You know, they get empowered further, the animals, that is. Frozen Chance. It's a lot of it's a lot of rain. Oh, yeah. Raise a corpse. Unholy. Hey, this does... But you know what? The hounds are immune to that. We have 100% fire resistance. This is scary, but not against the hounds. This guy has a huge fire weakness too. So that's kind of beautiful. We have a lot of fire damage. She's a bit resistant though. In fact, wouldn't it be smart of him to hand this off to him? Maybe. Maybe she will. The healing. He can hire units from the inn if he decides to do that. So at that point, I don't know, we're not really outnumbered. Maybe a little bit. We have this guy. I mean, he'll be here left over. Why can this guy not reach? They can reach. You know, he can surround us with 4 stacks. Or no, sorry. No, I'm mistaken. It would have to be here. What about here? The Yeti can... No. Like, you can't. This can't. The Hunters? The Hunters have Mountaineering. He kind of can, you know, do the 4 stacks here. Or maybe he can pull it off back here, but it's a lot more iffy back here. The good news is this, you know, Dargal stack is the one getting rushed. They will be facing off the... Well, you know what? That's not exactly true. It all depends on what he attacks, which stack he moves with. Yeah. That's a bit of a tough one. I'd like to move up here now and see if there's any stragglers left out here, but I don't know. Maybe I should be evacuating. We have life drain. My fear is that it may not exactly matter. It may not matter because if we get gunned down here with all this firepower, all the hunters, it may not make a difference. Should I be equipping? Remember we dropped. Or sorry, no, we dropped that because we didn't want this spell to mess us up. But the Shadow Step, should I be giving that back to Dargal? My fear is he's going to get himself killed, but at the same time, as the fight progresses, wouldn't it be good for him to be able to jump onto the hunters? You can jump right onto them, and then, I mean, that's how you beat them. You rush them, force them into a melee engagement. I don't know, guys. This is... I already mentioned, I think we kind of forced this a little too hard here. Maybe we should be waiting. The issue is, you know, we give this to him and then he gets a wall. But you know, the other thing is, look at how unhappy he's going to be. Hated terrain. Wait a minute, guys. It's a minus 300 penalty, guys. Aren't we discounting that? Look at how unhappy he's going to be. Minus 375. They're going to be fumbling. The polar bear, but the polar bear gets the awakened spirit, but it's really only bringing it back to neutral, or sorry, content. They're so unhappy. They're going to be fumbling a bit. I mean, not just a bit, but it could be better. It could be, well, worse for him, but, you know. Minus 375. That's almost very unhappy. Minus 399, right? He's almost at that limit. Oh, he has Chaplain, though. He has Chaplain. So if he's smart, he will maybe give it to... Give that morale boost to the range units. Right. You have to factor that in. So minus 375, and then it's minus 175. Well, that's just neutral. That's like how they are now. It's not so good. Yeah, they won't be critting, but they'll be hitting at max strength, you know. Oh, that's a tough one, guys. Yeah. Now, what about them? They can't reach. Well, I mean, we can bring them up here. Well, wait a minute. How at risk are they? It's a little risky. But they can hang just right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18. I mean, they could be right way back here. And then, I mean, they're not the they're not the strongest, but you know, if we get attacked and they somehow clutch it, well, you know, the thing is, if they clutch it, the heroes they have resurgence, so his heroes will not be dying. If the range units survive, we're just going to get picked off. It's really bad. It's really not good. If we stay here, we certainly need that wealthy empire bonus. It's helping us. It's helping us out. Bilba Baggins, why are you so unhappy? Alignment towards neutral. Oh. Dude, suppress nature would have been huge. Wait a minute. I mean, it's a little too late for that, though. Why did I not do this? Why didn't I think about this? Now, what am I doing? What are we at? We're at 55 minutes. I'm just like, I'm just not sure what I should do here. I wanna force it so badly. I'd like to hold out here, but what happens if I abort this? Look how we're at 61. What happens if I throw into this? It scares me because he's definitely like he is definitely repositioned here. It looks like he was positioned differently before, where I know this was not able to reach. I remember. Yeah. Firebomb. I mean, they have to run up to the wall, so. I don't know. Let's kind of tie up any loose ends here, and then we'll kind of like have to make a final decision. Am I really happy with this? Why am I doing this? This is a lot of mana, but we have a bunch of spells we want to start casting here. Even then, though, it is a lot, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Mana. No, the reason I said mana was great is because we can just spam Hellhounds all day, you know? We can just keep doing that. But we have this, that's 40 mana per turn, it's a lot. And then if we do any fuel cells, 20 per turn, that's already 60 per turn. That's a lot. So the mana is kind of good here. Isn't it? But we're gonna hit our caps pretty soon. Sort of. Right, yeah, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing with this? Golems, we could do we want to get golems here, I think, because they get the... This is huge. What happens if I switch to... We're so close to summoning that thing. 10 off. We can put it here with you here. And then the cannon idea, the fuel cell idea. I mean, we should be doing that, guys, I think. Okay, first of all, I know I'm jumping all over the place here. We need to determine... Wait a minute, Dargal has a nice vision upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's seeing out to here for us. I mean, that bottom line is he can get out. We bring him up a little bit here. Not seeing anything. Where did these come from? Did he must have hired the Draconian Hatchling. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 21. Wait a minute. How was that? Oh, he took these. He took this, and then attacked us. And then maybe disbanded it. Probably 14. It's stuck up here. 10 and then 24. Yeah. There's nothing here, guys. Dude, I feel like we can kind of deal with this, man. Like, it's a little iffy, but who's better here? Well, you have a triple attack, but you have a blight attack against elves. 24. 24 damage, I mean... Inflict stun, I mean, that's a nightmare. I mean, think about it. If we suppress terrain, nature, you know, if we get our morale is going to go so high here, plus 300. It's nutty. It's actually insane. Is there any way I can get this hound, though? That would be maybe a good thing. No, there isn't. There's just no other battles we can fight. Unfortunately. By the way, maybe I should be including this. I should drop something out. But what? This? What do I drop out here? Maybe I drop a hound out and put this guy in. To save this thing, we have to... Yeah, it kind of... But at the same time, you get more of a range power. Fuck. I'm really considering dropping... Maybe I drop this out. Maybe I'd... He has a shield. I mean, surely 12 versus 12, but no shield. This guy... Oh no, this is actually quite important. Wait a minute. He needs to stay here, otherwise he loses minus... No, he doesn't need to stay here. Wait a minute. No, that's not a wetland hex. No, we do need to move. We need to move the unicorn. Oops, I messed up. The unicorn goes here. This guy goes here. Nice blight. Crit, maybe. Praying, right? Why are you so happy? Shouldn't I put him up here? Maybe. Just in case, like, we somehow get split up here, that would be terrible. He's not going to be attacking us from... I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Okay, so that's kind of done. And then do I give Dargal this thing? Dispel. This is garbage. Let's just send this to somebody. Let's send this to Faye. Giving Dargal Shadow Step. I don't want him to get himself killed, man. I mean, we could do it for science, I guess, guys. Fuck, but, you know, this could be bad for... really bad. These guys should move up in this case, I guess. But then this could easily be taken next turn. This needs to move back. Here. Really. This is really bad. Yeah, we're a little bit... But it's not like we can't hold them off anyways here. It's something. Like they're not coming this way. What did it say here? So here, I guess. Okay, the drone needs to move back here. Well, before we lose our vision of that, like, we gotta... For science, Dargal. For science. Maybe the AI will be smart enough, okay? Let's, Oops. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of done. This quest... We'll accept it. I mean, you know, what is there to really lose with that? Hit those berries and go. Can actually hit them this turn. Isn't that kind of? But we're disjointed. Maybe it's a mistake. Oh, I didn't even figure this out, guys. We're at an hour 15 minutes. Good lord. Cannons. Hmm. My fear is that we're going to abort this. How does this shit work? I think it channeled 61. I think we lose some mana here. But maybe we don't. I'm not sure. Oh fuck, guys, we lost. Look at that. We lost the what the fuck? We lost like 15 to something. 15 to 20 casting points. It won't even come in next turn unless we, well, if we fight some battles. Oh my god, what the fuck? Essence Harvest. Oh fuck. How does this work? Faye summoned undead. Faye. Here we go. No, wait, these are not Faye. Oh fuck. We really messed up. The Hound would have been better here. Faye summoned undead. What the fuck? We don't have it. Ha! There's just no chance. What? What happened here exactly? We gotta figure out how this shit works. 55 to 60. We had 61. I think we had one CP last turn left remaining. So that was put into the Hound. But then we at the 45, so that's 46. And then we got 50. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. I'm so confused, guys. This is confusing. Maybe this is why I think Age of Wonders Planetfall and Age of Wonders 4 did this differently, because it doesn't exactly work like this. This is kind of... It's hard to follow. We're at an hour 20. We gotta end the turn. I mean, what's done is done. Maybe we somehow... We have to source it somehow. That is a real tragedy. Yeah. There's just no way to... Well, in that case, shouldn't I just go for fuel cells and then start producing mass producing cannons here? That way, you know, if the fight goes badly... by the way, guys, if we lose the fight here, you know, our leader, Bilba, is dead, and then we cannot cast spells, so forget fuel cells. We can't even do research. Forget this. Forget the fuel factory. Forget all of this stuff. So we lose everything, and then the cannons are... This is going to be messed up. We have to fix this. Well, you can go into Siege Workshop still, but that's a wasting time when we might get marched on. This is where we lose the game. The cannons are going to help us hold here. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is just too much. Ah, fuck. By the way, we didn't even do this. The road. The road needs to be built. Yeti, you know, the Yeti has a huge fire weakness too, so I'm not really so worried about it. I think he's going to get, like, melted at the gate. Pull back. This would really seal the deal, though. This would really secure it for us. But it's not like it... I mean, yeah, it would. But we just... I really fucked this up, didn't I? Oh my god. No, never mind. I just remembered something. Remember how he was planting trees over here? We can do the same thing. In fact, we can, I think we can erase the road, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that insane? But it's not, he can just raise it, like we did, remember? We can actually do this. We could do a bunch of wetlands here. But he's just gonna raise it. Yeah. But we are kind of like, we have a ton of mana. We could kind of like do it. But he'll just raise. Nah, don't bother. Don't bother with that. couldn't we have done fertilized land, fertile plains? Oh, but we can't do it here. Wait, can't we? Wait a minute, guys. Am I not? You know, I don't do this. I used to do this a lot when I was like a noob, but like years ago. But now I haven't done it for so long. Maybe I'm stupid. Like, no, you can't do it. I know for a fact you can't plant trees next to the core, but apparently you can't do anything. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't work. One more time reading this Essence Harvest. Faye summoned. Wait a minute, creatures of magical origin, guys. These are magical origin. So we actually can do it. This is what? That's like 10 CP right there, right? Yes, right here. Aha, so we've done it. We've kind of cracked the code on this. So we can get this. But what scares me is it looks like he looks like he's ready to attack. That's what it looks like to me. So we're too late. But if he doesn't, then we can kind of seal the deal here with this thing. I think we have to. As much as I'd want to do cannons right now, the chance for this securing victory here. Yes, he might attack. Yes, we might lose it, but I think most likely he will be attacking this hex. So therefore you actually don't want any ranged power here. I think I am doing it right. Keep the range back here. That way the flyer and the unicorns will be phasing onto these guys. Yes. This thing has a life drain, though. Shouldn't that be... Oh, no. Halfling. Halfling takes priority. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we kind of did it. This is fucked. This is maybe fucked. There's a bit of a chance we can come up and defend this if he doesn't do it. So get the wall in. Get the wall in place, and then maybe we can hold out. Because we have muskets. Yeah, we have muskets. We can do this. But don't rush it. Okay. And then Dorevar, we gotta just, like, make sure... More muskets, more coin toss on autocomplete. Which would be this, probably. Yeah. Let me remind myself. We're going here. What is this? There's still more. There's still more. What the fuck? The builder. Oh shit, we went too low here on our gold. No. these. Yeah, we gotta rectify this gold situation. Ah, what? Oh, right, the gold situation. We gotta sell some junk, maybe. All right, we never even... Guys, we're gonna... It's an hour 30. It's an hour 30. Ah, but it is turn 44, and we have, like, half of the map controlled, so it is a lot. We gotta sell some of this. Elemental. I don't want to send it to them because they might be dead, as far as we know. I'm going to send it to Faye. Elemental. We don't need that. Well, maybe we want to sell it. Send this to Faye, by the way. We don't need this. There's 2 of them. High morale. That's kind of a good thing. This should be sent away. This is really good. This should be... It's good against the elves. To Faye. This is kind of okay for now. Aside from this, we're not really fighting anything unless we fight an army up here, but I think we're kind of okay. Shield. What does Faye have? Well, she has 3 more slots. Send this to the front lines, so that would be Faye. Blight Protect. Keep it with Karzen, I think. Karzen. Armor Piercing. Oh god, it's so tedious, guys. What the fuck? We do need some gear, don't we? Well, not him. This guy does, and certainly Faye kind of does. She needs a shield. Okay. Maybe Karzen hangs onto this because he already has... Yeah. But this can be sent to Faye. Maybe Karzen holds on to this one then. For now. And then we need some gold. This is junk. Elemental. We're not dealing with that. That's crap. Yeah, sell that. Now, didn't Raspik has some gear? So we fixed our gold situation, by the way. Vision range. Despair, isn't that huge? Hero Slayer. Dang, you know, I kind of want to send this stuff to them. But it's a little too iffy now. Faye doesn't have any more slots, does she? one more slot. Hey, you can equip some of this, though, to make room. Where's the... Put that there. That's it. That's all we can... So we have 2 slots. Well, you know, we're approaching the underground. You know, here we might need this. I don't know. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I think we'll leave it here then. Or are we happy with the cities? Like, I think so. Right, right. Man, this is a little iffy for sure, but we'll see how this goes. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on turn 45.